Hey, it's JP and welcome to the channel. Now, if there's one question I get asked quite a lot, the question is, once I've got all my settings right on my looper, how can I save that to all the 99 memories? And I'm here to tell you, no, you're doing it wrong. Let me flip your idea around on its head, because you're gonna have to save all the information and all the settings and all the effects that you've got onto memory number 1. Then you're gonna have to set it onto memory number 2, then 3, then 4, and then go all the way up to 99. I want to explain to you today how I set mine up and how I save to the memories as and when I need to. So let me give you a scenario. You've set up everything you need, your effects, your inputs, your outputs, any extra pedals, any customization of pedals, assigns, MIDI, buttons, everything. And that's all saved to one memory, and then that's when this question arises of how do I save it to all 99 memories, or can I make it a global setting? The trick here is to actually use memory number 1 as a blank template. What you're going to do is you're going to save everything you've done to memory number 1, but you're not going to have any loops on there. You're not going to have any audio. This is just settings. This will work whether you've got an RC5, an RC500, a 505 Mark II, an RC600, an RC300. Then when you come to make the song and you're saving things like your settings and your loops, you press to write to the memory. This time you write it to memory number 2. All the audio and all the settings and all the MIDI and everything you've done for the assigns will be copied over to memory 2. And when you go back to memory number 1, you're not back to square one. You're back to the way you saved it to begin with all your assigns and everything there, but with no audio. Then when you make your next song and you go, oh, this is great, I want to keep this, you save that to memory 3. Change the memory number and save it to somewhere else. Memory 3, memory 10, memory 20. Then it's saved over there in memory 20. And then when you come back to memory number 1, it's ready again with the settings you want, the MIDI you want, the assigns you want, everything. By using memory number 1 as a template, then you don't have to worry about routing. It reduces the amount of time you're on the floor or kneeling over your looper trying to get all the settings you want, and it can even increase creativity because it doesn't stop your flow. Now, if we head over to the RC600, for example, the way I've got mine set up, I've actually got memory 1, memory 2, and memory 3 as 3 different templates. Memory 1 is in multi-mode, memory number 2 is in single mode, and then memory number 3 is actually a mixture of the two. And if you want a copy of my setup, you can get that in my RC600 course. It's one of the perks of getting the course, you actually get my 3 setups. Head over to johnpaulmusic.co.uk and you'll see the RC600 course there. By the way, put the word subscriber in the coupon code. Alternatively, scroll all the way to the bottom of my website and you'll find the RC600 pedal planner. It's a PDF download that you can grab for free to help you out and plan where you want things on your pedal board. Sometimes you need to take a step back, and it's a great visual representation of where things are. I make a template, or in this case, I make 3 templates, save them to the memories, and then when I record something and I want to keep it, I save that to a different memory. Top tip, just remember to rename that memory once you've saved it, otherwise it'll be called memory 1 and it'll be on memory 40, and that's really confusing. Another question I get is, what's the rhythm like on the RC600? And I've actually made a really long video about that. In fact, it's over 2 hours long, but we go through every single rhythm on the RC600, and that video is here.